Samsung Galaxy Book S review. Please take 3 seconds to click the subscribe button on our channel for more upcoming videos. The Samsung Galaxy Book S is a Windows on ARM laptop with mobile smarts. Leaning on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8cx processor, Samsung offers 4G LTE, all-day battery life, and a fanless design. It's an ideal stylish companion for those who always need to be online. The Samsung Galaxy Book S is the latest Windows on Snapdragon laptop that aims to combine the mobility, speed and battery life of a smartphone with the power, performance and usability of a traditional notebook, but does it succeed? While Windows on Snapdragon devices certainly have a lot of potential, we love the idea of a laptop that lasts almost an entire day on a single charge, boots up instantly and has built-in ultra-fast mobile internet. The reality is that many of the devices we've tried end up disappointing us, mainly due to their high asking prices and poor performance. The Snapdragon platform is an alternative to Intel and AMD's hardware, which traditionally powers laptops, created by Qualcomm, a company that usually makes the hardware that powers some of the best smartphones in the world. Sadly, it hasn't been able to keep up with the mobile chips Intel and AMD have been pumping out for laptops, but all that could change. You see, the Samsung Galaxy Book S has a few things going for it, which means it has a decent chance of succeeding where others failed. First, it has the might of Samsung behind it. This huge company has its fingers in an immense number of pies, from smartphones to tablets and TVs, and a whole lot more, and it's produced some nice laptops in the past. The Samsung Galaxy Book S is light at just 960 grams, 2.1 pounds, thanks to its aluminum chassis. It's also thin at just 11.8 mm at its thickest and 6.2 mm at its thinnest. The build quality is simply exceptional. You'll find 2 USB-C ports, one on either side, with both supporting USB power delivery fast charging. A headphone jack is located on the left edge if you're not yet on the Bluetooth train. The SIM tray is tucked on the underside, and 2 little microphone slits are positioned just above the keyboard. The 13.3-inch TFT LCD display is very nice and I have no complaints about its 1920 by 1080 resolution at this size. Colors look great and you can leave the display brightness up quite high without having to worry about battery life. This helps a bit, as glare can be an issue on this display, though it's nothing close to a deal breaker. The highly efficient nature of its processor means the Galaxy Book S doesn't require any fans. The laptop runs completely silent and never gets warm on your lap. The ARM-based processor definitely has its upsides here. Samsung did a very good job with the speakers, especially given how thin the Galaxy Book S is. The speakers sit below the keyboard on either side of the laptop. They're tuned by AKG and come through crisp and clear, with plenty of volume. There's no Microsoft Hello Face Unlock feature here, which you'll find on the Surface Pro X and other 2-in-1s. Samsung opted for a fast fingerprint scanner in the power button that's a perfectly fine alternative. I'm suitably impressed by the hardware package Samsung put together with the Galaxy Book S. It goes a long way towards justifying the laptop's $999 price tag on its own. That's with 256 GB of storage, which is rather low these days, especially for a laptop at this price point. In the US you can, at the time of watching, knock the price down to a much more reasonable $449 if you trade in an eligible device, recent smartphones and tablets from Samsung, Apple and Google. Still, this is a pricey laptop, which means the Samsung Galaxy Book S needs to do some heavy lifting to justify the price. Previous Snapdragon-powered laptops have mostly failed, as they can't compete performance-wise with more powerful laptops of the same price. If you're a regular Windows 10 user, you'll know what to expect from the Cortana Assistant, Microsoft Store, OneDrive, and Office package the laptop ships with. Everything you need from a modern workhorse is available. Microsoft improved its Your Phone app, which allows for deeper integration with your Android handsets' calls, messages, and music. My work takes place entirely online, so a decent web browser is a must. There's still no native ARM version of Google Chrome, but Firefox has an ARM version up and running. What I'm more perplexed with is why the laptop ships with the legacy Edge browser rather than the far superior Edge Chromium. Not that it's too much of a hassle to install yourself, but still. Using the Samsung Galaxy Book S for work was a superb experience. Office ran on the Book S as well as any other machine I can remember. You'll find a few native ARM apps on the Microsoft Store, such as Twitter, Netflix, and VLC, but even some apps that are compiled for x86 work well. This list includes Slack, Skype, GIMP, and Spotify for some downtime streaming. although finding x86 versions can sometimes be a bit tricky outside the confines of the Microsoft Store. Perhaps the best thing about working on the Galaxy Book S. Battery life easily lasts a full working day, if not two. I typically clocked around 10 to 12 hours of screen on time from a single charge. One area that the Samsung Galaxy Book S absolutely nails straight off the bat is its design. This is one seriously attractive laptop. Samsung has a well-earned reputation for making good-looking premium devices, and the Samsung Galaxy Book S continues that tradition. With a full metal body available in either earthy gold or mercury grey colors, the Samsung Galaxy Book S has a sleek and understated look, and is light yet robust. Its dimensions are 12.02 by 8.00 by 0.46 inches, 30.5 by 20.3 by 1.16 centimeters, and with a weight of just 2.12 pounds, 0.96 kilograms, this is one of the thinnest and lightest laptops you can buy right now. It's quite comfortable to hold in one hand, and you can easily carry it around with you in a backpack or bag without it weighing you down too much. On opening the lid, you'll find that the Samsung Galaxy Book S is just as stylish on the inside. As we've come to expect from Samsung devices, the screen is bright and vibrant, with slimline bezels surrounding it, which allows the Samsung Galaxy Book S to fit a 13.3-inch screen into such a compact body. The keyboard and trackpad also look nice, with a matte finish and appealing color scheme. The keys of the Samsung Galaxy Book S keyboard are large enough to hit comfortably, though their travel when pressed is a bit shallow. A nice feature that we always like to see is a fingerprint reader built into the power button, which is nestled in at the top right corner of the keyboard. This lets you log into Windows 10 with just a touch. If you touch it when the laptop is asleep, not only will it wake the Samsung Galaxy Book S up, but it will log you in as well, which is a nice feature. When it comes to ports, there's not much to talk about, due to the thinness of the laptop itself, so you just get two USB-C ports, one on each side, and an audio jack for plugging in a headset. Just underneath the left-hand side is a slot to install a SIM card. This is one of the trump cards of the Samsung Galaxy Book S. Installing a mobile data SIM card enables the Samsung Galaxy Book S to connect to the internet via cellular data. Not only is this more secure than hooking it up to a public Wi-Fi hotspot when you're out and about, but it's also incredibly convenient as well, as it means, as long as you have a data subscription and in an area of coverage, you can go online almost instantly to check news or emails without having to type in any passwords. Best of all, the Samsung Galaxy Book S supports 4G, so it's capable of getting download speeds that can come close to some home broadband connections, and easily outclass most public Wi-Fi hotspots. Overall, the design of the Samsung Galaxy Book S is excellent. Samsung is asking a premium price for this laptop, but we have to say that it certainly delivers a premium experience in the looks and feel department. The Snapdragon 8CX marked Qualcomm's big move into the laptop space, sporting beefed-up CPU and GPU capabilities to push beyond the confines of smartphone performance, while retaining the integrated networking, machine learning, and imaging benefits for which Qualcomm is known. The 8CX handles day-to-day tasks as well as any other laptop processor in this tier. Qualcomm claims the Snapdragon 8CX performs on par with the mid-range, quad-core Intel i5-1035G4 in the PC Mark X benchmark, but with lower thermals and longer battery life. However, realizing the chip's full performance depends whether you're running apps compiled for Windows on ARM or x86, with the former being much more optimized. Native ARM application may be spotty, but this isn't a do-over of the miserable Windows RT days, with limited app support and a substantially cut-down experience. Despite running on an ARM processor, the Samsung Galaxy Book S provides the full Windows 10 home experience via excellent x86 emulation. Microsoft's full Office suite runs flawlessly, as do image editing applications like GIMP. This elevates the app experience over Google's Chromebook platform, which relies on wrangling Android apps to go beyond web apps. There are also the added benefits of the Snapdragon 8CX platform that you won't find with competing processors. These including machine learning and signal processing capabilities, enhanced crypto security, GPS location data, aptX Bluetooth audio support, and even low-power voice wake for Cortana. These are less tangible than software, but ensure you're covered for a wide range of eventualities. The bottom line is that the Samsung Galaxy Book S and its Qualcomm Snapdragon 8CX SoC offer plenty of performance for its target market while also providing pretty much every integrated feature you could want. Windows on ARM is not quite the complete Microsoft experience, but it caters to 99% of the most common use cases. Put simply, the battery life of the Galaxy Book S is phenomenal. In our battery benchmark test, which runs a looped 1080p video until the battery dies, the Galaxy Book S lasted a seriously impressive 17 hours and 43 minutes. That blows pretty much any Intel or AMD-powered laptop out of the water. We'd usually be happy to see 8 or more hours from a standard laptop. Chromebooks, too, are often lauded for their long battery lives, but none achieve this kind of longevity. During our day-to-day use of the Galaxy Book S, we found we could go an entire workday on battery alone. That involved some heavy-duty internet browsing and document creation, and it meant we could get through most of the next day without a charge as well. That ultra-long battery life, combined with the thin and light design, means this is an excellent laptop for frequent travelers, and that alone may be worth the additional cost. The Samsung Galaxy Book S is a brilliant laptop for people who travel a lot, thanks to its slimline and light design, built-in 4G connectivity and epic battery life. However, it's very expensive, and isn't the most powerful laptop out there either. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more upcoming videos.